I love coming to camp here as a camper. It's so much fun. My first year I was a junior and I stayed for only a week that year, but when I went home I was like crying. I was so sad. So every year I kept coming back. You just meet so many people your age and it's a really great bonding experience.
I love to see my camp friends. It's like we're a big family and we have a reunion every year at this time for a week.
You just meet so many people from so many different states, and I think that makes you a better person to meet just these different people with different perspectives and learn a little bit about them, and then again teach them something a little bit about you, and I think that just makes all of us a little better.
It makes a real difference to me to come to camp because I do go to an American school where there's pretty much no Armenian influence except for on every Sunday when I go to church, and there I spend time with my other Armenian friends. But that's why it's also very important to come to camp and learn more about Christian faith and the Armenian beliefs, and just to know that even though I do live in America and I do go to an English school, that I can still be an Armenian in what I believe in.
You feel proud to be with a bunch of Armenians, and you know that everyone here, one way or another, is Armenian. So you feel like you're not alone, and you definitely learn a lot about your heritage and your culture, so it's fun.
We try and keep everything geared towards the Armenian culture, Armenian heritage, Armenian religion, and ultimately the Armenian identity.
Our campers come from different places, different situations, different family backgrounds, and different experiences. And what the church is able to do is to bring them together and to have them share a common ground. And that common ground is the Armenian Church.
As Armenians, church is one of the most important parts of our lives. We just learn to be good Christians, and I think that this camp really enforces that and helps us become better Christians and, most importantly, better Armenians.
It's a place where everyone gets to learn more about their heritage and culture, and they really learn to appreciate it.
The reason I come to St. Vartan camp is because I'm Christian and I get to learn more about myself.
In religion class, we learned that Armenians weren't always Christians, but they became the first Christians in 301 AD. And, it was a real change for Armenia, and it really shaped them to who Armenians are today. We also learned many things from the Bible. We also read about other Armenian historical figures like Vartan and the Battle of Avarai.
We have church every morning and every night, and it's the Armenian influences all around you. There are priests that give lessons and really interesting classes and topics in religion, and you can really tell that this is an Armenian camp and we're all proud of it.
Here at camp, we do lots of things. We do classes, which we learn about language, we do dancing, we do singing, and we also do fun and games in the game room, sports, and many others.
I like swimming, I like sports, I like all the classes and the evening programs.
What my job is to have as much energy as possible and to let the kids know that it's okay to break out of their shell while they're at camp, and do that in a Christian, loving way.
We're blessed to have wonderful facilities, whether High Camp's home of Camp Hickory or the home of St. Vartan Camp, which is the Adidat Center in upstate New York, where all of us come home time and time again.
When my children started going to camp, they were 8 and 9 years old. They are now 16 and 17 years old. They went from being campers to being CITs, and hopefully one day soon they'll be counselors. My children now count the days until they get back to camp. They start right after Christmas, and the number is in the high 100s, and then as the time gets closer, Mom, it's only 52 days left and we get to go back to camp.
It's a safe place, it's a fun place, all the kids have a great time. Even the kids who are apprehensive at first, they come, they learn, and they can't get enough.
This is my first year at high camp. I made so many friends because everyone was so friendly. Now all I want to do is play, play, play. I don't want to leave.
I have 3 reasons why I send my kids to St. Vartan Camp. I have 2 boys, and they both have attended for many, many years, and they're still attending. First and foremost, of course, it's because it's the Armenian community. It gives them an opportunity to get to know the Armenian church. The second important thing is because they have a lot of fun. They count the days when Camp Vartan is going to come, and they just can't wait to go. And the third reason is more for my purposes as a parent. I like the fact that they're able to get some independence and ability to grow and make independent decisions within a very structured community, very structured and loving community, in fact.
One of my favorite parts as a clergyman is nighttime prayer. Our clergy go and visit each cabin in the evening after the campers are ready for bed, and we spend 5, sometimes 10 minutes in the cabins with the campers, asking them about how their day was, their favorite part of the day, their least favorite part of the day, something new that they learned, and many times it's an opportunity for the campers to directly ask the clergy on a very intimate, on a very informal basis, questions about their faith and about who they are as they're growing up.
You really feel closer to them after you've talked with them. You feel more comfortable around them. You get to, create better bonds with them, and it encourages you to want to visit different parishes around the United States so that you can meet up with the clergy and meet up with the kids that you meet here too.
I noticed that many of the clergy who come through here spend a great deal of time outside of the classroom with our campers, which is wonderful. They'll be in a sports field, they'll be in the gym with them, they'll be playing tavla with them, whatever it is. There's an opportunity for a child to interact with a clergyman, and then during that interaction, many things develop. It's a wonderful support for young people to process whatever they're going through in life.
One of the goals of our diocesan summer camp programs is that the campers experience what it is to live as Armenian Christians in a unique camp community, and through it to be transformed so that it becomes part of their daily lives back at their homes and schools.
I think it's great for the campers to come here and meet friends outside of their parish and meet people who are not within their community but share the same interests, and it's just great for them to have that bonding experience with other Armenians.
Whoever comes really feels like they should come next year too, because it's so much of a place of friendship. You just love it here. The first year you come, you just want to come the next year and the year after too.